Hey everyone, I'm Jay, and this is the 2016 Rolls-Royce Wraith. I am really excited to unbox this car for you today, so I came down to Rolls-Royce Motors of Los Gatos, California. Today I'm going to tell you everything about this car, its engine, its exterior, its interior, its standard features, and its thousands of dollars worth of extra features. Now, the Rolls-Royce Wraith, it is the coupe version of the Rolls-Royce Ghost sedan. It's actually based on the previous generation of the BMW 7 Series. It's a rear-wheel drive platform. Yes, Rolls-Royce is owned by BMW. I think that's great because you get an awesome combination of German technology, build quality, and along with British coach building. And as you can see, the interior of this car is absolutely stunning. There is so much wood in here that I have no idea how many trees were cut down to create this interior, but it was a lot. There is nothing fake in here. That is all real wood, real chrome, and I'm going to get back to more of that in a minute, but first I want to speak more about this exterior here. I really like this styling. I mean, it's clear that this is a Rolls-Royce. It has this, this really great side profile, that fast back roof, that rear, it's rear sloped like that. I think it looks great. Short front overhangs. It's very aggressive looking. Is it similar to a Bentley in style and those who would buy this car? Yeah, somewhat, but the Rolls-Royce is just in a different category of its own. It seats a total of 4 people, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And I'll tell you from firsthand experience that yes, 2 adults can comfortably fit in the back seat. But this car, you look at this two-tone exterior, it's gorgeous. It is a $9,400 option for that two-tone, just to give you an idea. Yeah, that massive front grille with that Spirit of Ecstasy emblem. It's a trademark Rolls-Royce thing that every Rolls-Royce has to have. You have LED lights. It's just, you are going to see this car coming right at you day or night. And all that chrome there, look at those wheels and even the chrome bits, throughout those door handles. It's just an absolutely stunning package in design overall. The Wraith actually came out in 2013. You can't even tell that this is a 4-year-old car. I think it still looks great. Now, under the hood, you have a twin-turbo 6.6-liter V12 engine with a total of 624 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission, which sends power to the rear wheels. Yes, this is a very powerful engine. The car itself weighs a total of 5,500 pounds, so bear that in mind in terms of power to weight. And looking at this interior, again, just gorgeous. Notice how that front door opened right there. It's a rear hinge door. It's also kind of referred to as a suicide door. I love that. Look at the ceiling of this interior. That is what they call the Starlight Headliner. It's like a starry night. There's fiber optic strands of varying depths and at different angles, and that basically causes the light to escape in multiple directions and at different intensities. Now, it normally takes 9 hours for 2 people to complete that feature, but if you want a custom design, it will take more than 17 hours. And yes, that is done by hand, that Starlight Headliner. Basically, it's the roof or the ceiling, it's leather, it's perforated with 800 to 1,600 holes, and the fiber optic lights are pretty much just placed in each one individually. Any pattern can be had. It can be a constellation. It can even be your family coat of arms if you have one. Rolls-Royce will do it for you, no problem. That will cost you an extra $6,000. But keep looking at this interior. You have 4-zone automatic climate control. Basically, each passenger has their own climate control feature. It is just awesome. Oh, and notice that wood trim right there. Everywhere you see that wood, it's purposely set at a 55-degree angle. I didn't know that before I actually sat in this car, and that is just really cool. That Rolls-Royce pays attention to those little details like that. And there's, again, that Starlight Headliner. I love it. I wish you could actually see it at night. But let's start up the engine and hear that for a moment here, because it sounds great. Okay, now that twin-turbo V12, yes, it's a powerful engine. Car weighs 5,500 pounds, but it's going to take you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds. Top speed, 155 miles per hour. It's electronically limited to 155, but I don't think you need to go faster than that in this car. It's not a supercar. It is an ultimate grand tour. Now, fuel economy, it's not going to be great, especially with a V12. You're going to get 13 miles per gallon in the city, 21 on the highway, and an average of 15 miles per gallon. Of course, because of that, there is a gas guzzler tax of $1,700, at least in the US. But just keep looking at this interior. It's, you know, it's just so impressive how much coach building, handcrafted quality is here. Even with all this tech, you know, if you've been in any BMW, you're going to be familiar with its iDrive system. This is actually pretty similar to it. The layout of the 10-inch screen is slightly different, but it still has that dial, the knob you just saw, that controls everything. But you're going to also get modern features, of course, such as voice recognition for the navigation, the Bluetooth, entertainment functions. You get a premium audio system with a 600-watt 10-channel amplifier, 16 speakers with subwoofer, CD, DVD, satellite radio, the works. There is nothing that this car lacks. And that's the whole point of the Rolls-Royce Wraith. It's supposed to have everything imaginable and then some. If there is a custom feature that you want, Rolls-Royce will be more than happy to make it happen for you as long as you got the money. Again, I'll get to pricing in just a few more minutes here. But overall, I think everything worked really, really well. Even the buttons here, you know, there's no plastic. It's all metal, and that is such an important thing to have in a car at this level. It is, of course, a grand tour. You go everywhere in absolute style. This is basically the car that somebody who owns a yacht. They pull up to the port where their yacht is, they get out, they board their yacht, drink the best champagne in the world, they come back, and their Rolls-Royce Wraith is waiting for them, washed and waxed. And everything just, you know, the way it just feels, the touch to it all it's out of this world. I don't think the standard home that people live in has couches or other furniture of this quality. Of course, the people who own this car expect nothing less. The steering wheel is actually, it's kind of big, but I think that's kind of nice because this is a big cruiser. You don't need a small steering wheel, which is really ideal for high-performance cars and track cars as well. You just want to glide this thing, and it was actually quite agile on the road. You can control most features from the steering wheel as well. It's just, you know, this car, it just doesn't lack anything. The front end has these great LED lights, and, you know, if you noticed earlier that Spirit of Ecstasy emblem, it retracts electronically. The reason why it does that is because with old Rolls-Royces in the past, people actually stole that Spirit of Ecstasy emblem right off. It was a very expensive feature to replace. Even Mercedes-Benz, if you haven't noticed, they don't even put the proper 3-star emblem like that anymore. It's actually flat on the hood because, again, they were getting stolen and owners were not happy. Now, you saw the way those doors opened earlier. The rear hinge, suicide doors, they're really cool. They're quite heavy, and it's also because of all that wood veneer trim, but also because, remember, this Wraith is built on a sedan platform, the BMW 7 Series originally, and that is a very large car. So when Rolls-Royce or BMW actually shortened it, the car still weighed a lot. So therefore, the doors just got really heavy. But to counteract that, these are electronic powered doors, so you don't even have to open them if you don't want to. And even the way the windows retract, it's just fun to watch. I could really watch it all day. And these leather seats, they're just not your typical leather seats. They're very soft, they're heated, they even have a massage feature, which is just so cool. There is no way you can't find a comfortable seating position, in my opinion. Now, in terms of safety, the Rolls-Royce Wraith, it has your standard ABS brakes all the way around, dynamic brake control, stability and traction control. There's even a rear, side, and top view camera. So it meets all government crash safety standards, so there is nothing to be concerned about here. But let's talk pricing, because I'm sure you're all wondering. A base Wraith comes to a total of $304,350. Again, that's only the base model. The one you're looking at here has a total of, it came to a total of $402,745. If you do the quick math, that means it has over $98,000 worth of optional features. And that's not even the end of it. As I said, there is even more available. Some of these bespoke features, the front ventilated seats, those cost $2,650. The seat piping, $3,625. There's even something called the Wraith package for the US market. That's another $40,000 combined with the $1,700 gas guzzler tax and that Starlight Headliner, another $6,000, and you come to over $400,000. But again, $400,000 is pocket money for people who can afford this. Again, these are people who own yachts, multiple homes, supercars, whatever it is they want. But the Wraith, it's just something different. It's, you know, you go in maximum comfort, you go in style, and it just looks so unique. I love that fastback roof line. I just love kind of, you know, that squared front angle. It looks great all the way around. And compared to the Bentley GT Continental convertible I recently unboxed, I gotta say, I think I like this more. Yes, it's more expensive, but there's just something about it that makes it extra special. You don't see these very often, because let's face it, it's a $400,000 car. You can easily probably add on an additional almost $100,000 worth of options if you wanted. So everybody, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comment section. I promise to answer them. Like my YouTube channel here and check out the full review of the 2016 Rolls-Royce Wraith on carbuzz.com. Until then, my next video, I'll see you all next time.